Hello everyone! Welcome back to our guide and gameplay series, where we go over all the details of every character in Marvel Rivals. And today, we're looking at James Howlett, also known as Logan, but better known as the Wolverine. He's a highly mobile, high-damage scrapper that needs to keep dishing out damage to stay alive. These videos take a ton of time and effort to make, so if you enjoy the video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. And if you want to learn how to carve through your opponents with adamantium claws using Wolverine, stay tuned. Wolverine is a duelist, the damage-dealing class in Marvel Rivals, and he has 300 health like most of the melee duelists. I like playing on a controller, so I'll mention the controller buttons and the keyboard keys when I cover each ability. He doesn't have any movement abilities, so let's start with his melee attacks. Like most melee characters, Wolverine's melee attack is the same as his weapon attack, Claw Strike, which means you can press or hold the right trigger, right joystick, left mouse button, or V key to use his weapon. When pressed, Wolverine slashes in front of him and deals 20 damage. If you hold the button down, he'll do a 4-slash combo. The break in the combo is important and it could mess up your damage, so play around it. Before we talk about the other abilities, let's go over Logan's two passives. His first passive is called Berserker Rage. When Wolverine takes or deals damage, he gains Rage, which is tracked in the center of the screen and can range from 0 to 100. The more Rage he builds, the more damage his claw attacks deal, going from 20 damage to 35 damage. A red aura will glow more intense around him and his hair will spike up the more Rage he adds. After not dealing or taking damage for 4 seconds, the Rage begins to slowly deplete back to 0. Taking 25 damage builds 3 Rage. His attacks build 7 per hit, so you kind of understand the ratio. How much Rage you gain from each ability depends on the ability, so we'll cover that when we cover the ability. Wolverine's second passive is called Regenerative Healing Factor. When Wolverine is brought to 0 health, he gains bonus health for 3 seconds. The amount of bonus health depends on how much Rage you have built up, and from my testing it can go from 156 to 300. When this happens, he sheds all debuffs, and after 3 seconds is up, he converts the bonus health into regular health and loses all of his Rage. Afterwards, the ability goes on a whopping 86-second cooldown, but fortunately, getting kills or assists reduces the cooldown by 10. This is an extremely powerful passive at keeping Wolverine alive and in the fight. When it is available, he's very difficult to bring down, so play around its cooldown to maximize your effectiveness. Wolverine's left trigger, or right mouse click, is called Vicious Rampage. When activated, he dashes forward about 18 meters. If he hits an enemy, he deals 45 damage and gains 20 Rage. This move only has a 3-second cooldown, so it'll be your best ability at moving around the battlefield and dishing out damage. Logan's LB button, or left shift, is Feral Leap. When activated, Wolverine lunges forward about 20 meters and deals 30 damage to all enemies in the area when he lands, and he gains 20 Rage if he does hit at least one enemy. If he hits an enemy during the lunge, they take 40 damage and are dragged to the end of the leap and take the damage when he lands. During the leap, you have full movement over Logan and the camera, allowing you to line up the dash to hit an opponent. After the leap, his weapon attacks get upgraded to Berserker Claw Strikes for 3 seconds. These attacks generate 7 Rage like his regular ones, but they only deal 10 to 20 damage based on Rage. But the big difference is here, he attacks way faster and there is no pause in his attacks. This is Wolverine's most important ability besides his Healing Factor passive. It's your main tool for closing distance, increasing damage, hitting flying enemies, and isolating targets. So you're going to really want to play around this cooldown before you dive in on opponents. Logan's RB button, or E key, is Undying Animal. When activated, he lets out a roar and glows white for 4 seconds, and immediately it goes on a 16-second cooldown. During the 4 seconds, he reduces all incoming damage by half. This is your primary defensive tool, so use it anytime you are taking damage. Wolverine's ultimate is Last Stand. When you click in both joysticks or press the E key, he launches up all enemies in front of him that are within 5 meters, and he deals 50 damage to them. Then he hovers in the air for 3 seconds. During this time, an indicator will appear at the center of the screen, and if you press the right trigger or left mouse button, he will dash to that spot and deal 80 damage to all enemies in the area. If he hits an enemy with the first attack, he gains 25 rage, but he doesn't gain any regardless if you hit or not on the second attack. This move also drags any enemies he dashes through, including those he knocked up with the initial attack, and he takes them to the end of the dash. This is a powerful crowd control ultimate that can group up enemies for AoE damage or isolate targets for you to tear apart if it doesn't just outright kill them. You can use it in a number of ways, like escaping danger, controlling a tank and then diving the backline, or killing low health enemies. Wolverine has a team up with the Hulk. When both are on the same team, Hulk gains 150 max health, and if the two of them are near each other, either one of them can press the Y button or C key to initiate the lift, then the other one has to press the same button to actually activate it. When this happens, Wolverine jumps into Hulk's arm for a fastball special. An indicator will appear to show Hulk the trajectory Wolverine will travel. When Hulk presses the right trigger or left mouse button, he throws Wolverine, and where he lands, he deals 35 damage to all enemies in the area, and he drags anyone he travels through to the end of the jump, and the ability goes on a 13-second cooldown. The distance to activate this ability is pretty generous, and you can control Wolverine when he moves through the air to aim where you land. This surprisingly doesn't generate rage for some reason. Either one can press the same button a second time to disengage the lift, and it goes on a 2-second cooldown. This team up requires a lot of coordination from both parties, and only one time did I actually get someone to do it, and they just threw me into the ground. It's essentially just an extra dash to help Wolverine get into the fight. And those are all of Wolverine's abilities. You'll want to move around the edges of the battlefield looking for vulnerable targets, and then use Feral Leap to close the distance and rip an enemy to shreds. If they try to hurt you, use Undying Animal. If they try to run, close the distance with Vicious Rage. You can also jump into the fray and fight over an objective with your vanguards, but only do this if you have the Regenerative Healing Factor passive. He is a difficult character to play, and he doesn't have great escape tools if you use Feral Leap to close distance, but if you're good at picking the right targets and dispatching them quickly, he's a ton of fun to play. Now that we know how to play him, let's watch 2 games to see his kit in action, including one MVP game.
You picked the wrong day to drag me into this mess, bub.
Alright, let's move over to their base where they spawn and go frick them up.
Oh, you missed a lot while you were wrapped up in that cocoon, old buddy.
I have learned all I need to know, Peter Quill. You need not regale me with your tales of personal glory.
Oh, yeah, okay. But is it cool if I do it anyway? It's kind of my thing.
The battle starts in 5, 4,
I'm gonna try and surprise them.
2, 1. You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Okay, just completely missed everybody. Love that. That's a great way to start the fight. Just completely missing everything. Oh yeah, they just heal in there. Alright, well that was terrible. Tried to jump Scarlet Witch and just completely freaking missed. Like, wasn't even close.
You can put me down, but I always get back up. Let's do
Got
this.
a lot of distance to cover, so use our abilities to get there as fast as possible.
Way to go! That vehicle isn't going anywhere.
2, 1.
Always a pleasure watching you work, Nat. You're mine. Better than my mutant power.
Top 1 finally, Jesus. It's not easy.
Coming at you.
I had my toughness ability up and I didn't press it because I just don't know how to play this game. Clearly. Man, this hell is killing it. 9-0.
Like a bad penny, you're mine.
All our passives back up. Kind of have to play around our passive better. When it's up, we can dive people. When it's down, we need to like stay back and fight anybody that gets near our like backliners.
Rise, my friends! In your face, loser!
Okay, okay. See if anybody jumps on the point. We'll brick him up. Okay. His ult's just firing off. Like. Oh. Got him. What? That didn't kill her? Oh my god. Why is my damage on that ult just like nothing now? Oh my god. And then of course I just stood in front of a freaking castle turret.
Oh, right. Did you look at the patch notes today?
No, I didn't.
There was a 10 gigabyte patch.
Oh. I did not realize. I mean, it actually did mention, now that they mention it, last night they did mention there was a new version available. Gotta get our teammates out here. Gotta get the fuck out of here. Got him. I don't know where enemies are, but they're not here, so that's good. Got him. Gotta get out of here with my 1 health. Do I have a healer? Is there a healer in the house? I guess I'll just grab this heal pot. Does help. Oh, hello. Got you. Oh.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
Speedo man. Alright, at least he's dead. Alright. We're still alive, technically. Need that heal.
Some extra healing never hurt.
Pretty solid game. 11-3. Not bad. Not bad. There we go. That was a solid game. Let's go. Love it. Yeah, she deserved it. She was nuts. Freaking 29-1-0. Balla. Ooh, this is a cool opening video.
This ain't my first rodeo.
We'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Look at him go. Little shark fin just floating, flying.
Fine, but try not to drip any protoplasm on me.
Heading towards their spawn point.
The battle's
Let's go to their spawn. Let's go to the spawn point, y'all. Oh my god, my push to talk's just like not working now. Cool. Awesome. I'm so glad I did this.
securing the mission area.
Even better than my mutant power. Still scrapping. That was embarrassing.
Hey, I'm healing. Yay.
I'll track him. You're mine.
Ah. Alright, well, that was a good start. And 3-1. Not bad.
Like a bad penny. Let's do this.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I haven't even gotten near the objective. Quadra kill, baby, let's go! Hell yeah. Alright, I'm starting to learn this motherfudger.
I'm
Alright, well, finally died. Got killed by a Jeff.
like a bad penny. You're mine.
Like a bad penny, I keep coming back. You know, I'm digging the fact that our opponents haven't even stepped foot on the objective yet. See, this is why I keep saying there's no reason to give them any ground. I don't know why people just, like, wait at the objective when you can just do this. Damn it. Oh, damn, my damage reduction wasn't up. Silly me. That was a stupid, that was a stupid move. Hey, look at you, currently the MVP.
Down, but I always coming at you.
Fighter time!
You're out of your league, bub. Coming at you.
Double KO.
Got him.
Healing factor finally kicked in. Hey, Dee, enjoy the air. Coming at you.
Oh, I got Jeffed. My passive doesn't trigger if I'm in Jeff's belly. Good to know. Execute that, biatch.
Double KO. Plasma. That's 3. 30 seconds.
Alright, well. Yeah. I'm a very fast champ, too, so it's hard to get a beat on me.
Spin around to the left to heal you, and then you just suddenly whip around to the right, and I go around the wall to try to catch Peter.
Yeah, I was trying to kill the Jeff. That was bloodthirsty of me. Oh, that is insta died.
That's for sure.
Just jumped right into it.
Bring a little star power.
Man, it's gonna be annoying if we kept them from it all the way until the end, and then they get it right there. I mean, they still have multiple sections they have to go through, but
Stop
like,
that vehicle in its tracks.
damn, was hoping the game would end there.
Sniper. Better stop that vehicle.
Like a bad penny.
I think you got a little lost there, bro.
You're mine.
It's the grand finale. Better stop that vehicle.
I'm swallowed by you.
Kick your ass.
You're mine.
Plasma burst!
Man, I just cannot hurt this man. I can't hurt the Jeff. It's a f***ing Jeff. It's not even like a tank. Ah.
Judge.
Nice.
Fully regenerated. Let's do this.
All right, running there, trying to get there.
A nice deep freeze.
3, 2, 1.
Only 60 seconds left.
Jesus. I don't do like any damage. I'm full rage. I'm unloading everything on him. It just does no damage. He's constantly being healed by Jeff.
Fully regenerated. You're mine.
All right, I might ult. Maybe that'll change some things. Who knows?
Down to 30 seconds. Hits the ground.
Extra sharp.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Even I'm impressed.
I like the cold. Final 10 seconds.
My way.
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
All right, everybody's on it. Nice. Let's go. Hell yeah. Good job, team.
Another
Are you watching what Arctic made when he was riding
Yeah, dude, it's so hard to hit Jeff when he's in the ground like that. Oh, we got MVP. Let's go. Hell yeah. I stole that MVP right from under your nose.
I hope that my